Down the straight here into the Porsche curves. Super fast in here. You just drop it down one gear, down to fifth. Very bumpy under braking. Makes the car want to push towards the outside of the circuit here. And you've got to turn in a little bit early, just to make sure that when those bumps do take the grip away, you're going to hit your apex right. Great crowd here always, because such a spectacular place to watch. Oh, you come through here in fifth gear and you maintain fifth all the way through this kink here. Quite a tricky corner because the front wants to always push. It doesn't matter what car you're in, it always wants to push towards the exit. The car's good, it's flat through here in fifth, and as you can see there's not a lot of room for error. It's quite narrow. Coming up to the next left-hander here into the Porsche curves. Again, it's how brave do you want to be. When the car's hooked up, I tell you what, doing it flat through here is a bit of a risk. I've done it in qualifying with qualifying tyres, but in the race you always breathe the throttle as you turn in, maybe a dab on the brake. It really depends on the grip level through here, because it changes over 24 hours. You could have oil down there on the ground, it could be slightly damp, and at night when it's damp, with the colour of the tarmac, it's really difficult to know whether it's actually damp or it's just the colour of the actual circuit. So it's quite tricky through here at times. You've got a long right-hander, again very fast. Fifth gear if the car's really good still, drop it down to fourth maybe. I know in other cars I've dropped it down a gear, and other cars I've not. I've been able to maintain fifth, and then you come up to the very tricky left-hand corner. A lot of cars go off here because it's off camber and it tends to drag you off the circuit. When the car's good, it's just a lift and turn in. If not, it's a little dab on the brake, just for security really. And here we are, some more of those, what they call baguettes or whatever you want to call them, on the inside there. And again, you don't want to hit them, but you don't really need to through here. And they've opened this up a bit. Before it used to be just grass on the exit. They've got these baguettes on here. But you know, if you do make a mistake, you've got more likely chance of actually saving it. And as you come out of the Porsche curves through here, through the right left, we come up here where we've got hospitality units on our right, which we saw the back of earlier. I think BMW's here. They got a nice hospitality unit as well. But these are the front of the hospitality units. Nice big screen there for the viewers to watch, as there's a lot of spectators up and down there. And there's the entry to the pits, and there's a car probably coming to tell me to get off the circuit. There's the pit. Oop, there's the pit entry. And there's Peugeot's hospitality there, right next to the Peugeot sign. Ferris wheel, lots to do for the kids and family. That's one thing great about sports car racing. It is such a family atmosphere. I mean, you obviously get your drunken Danes and Brits and whatever, but you get a lot of family people here as well. It's never any trouble. More grandstands. And there it is. Into the second chicane here. Kind of missed the first one, but into the second chicane here. It's got the baguettes down. Don't want to be hitting those, otherwise you're going to destroy your front splitter in a prototype and a GT car, to be that said. And then we come onto the exit onto one of the most famous pit straights here at Le Mans. Start finish line. Fantastic memories here last year. Everyone here at Peugeot, it's the Peugeot pit. Obviously massive relief for them to win. Great bonus for the drivers to win also. It's now 8:30 in the morning. The two HPD cars are out. They're going to be practicing pit stops. The Stracker boys next to us. They've had a fantastic season as well as us, and it never ends here. The boys work so incredibly hard. Most of our victories come from these boys, I can tell you that. In fact, all the victories. Their hard work and dedication. The spirit that Le Mans brings, and the spirit within the teams. The passion, the dedication is well, it's phenomenal, and I feel blessed to be able to experience, just to be part of it. Unbelievable. These grandstands are absolutely packed on race day. Flags, horns, British flags, Danish flags are the ones you see most, French flags. Not many Australian flags. I think I see one. One Australian flag every year. That's okay, that's cool. I can cope with that. I'm a citizen of the world, remember? Now we're coming up here. We've gone up the pit straight, up here to the Dunlop curves. One of the most famous bridges, I think, when you see pictures or the film of Le Mans, and you see those wonderful images of the Dunlop Bridge. Dunlop certainly made a great move securing this part and having that bridge. It's an iconic bridge, and a great section to drive on as well. As you can see, there's a very fast flat out kink through here leading into really the first corner. Very tight chicane. First, second gear, depending on your gearing. Really tricky to outbrake yourself here because the grip goes away. Traction's really always pretty poor on the exit, don't know why, but always is. Here's a great shot of the first chicane. It's quite hilly up here. Pretty steep gradient. Still going up. These French love these baguettes, don't they? Here we are, coming on the exit of this corner. Again, like I said, pretty tricky on the exit. Comes down these swooping corners, mega fast. You can see a bit of tarmac going off there to the left of screen. Oh, there goes a firework. Get loads of them here. And that's the beginning of the Bugatti circuit. There's a short circuit here, which I've actually had a race here. It's a pretty cool circuit. But the transition where that goes into there's a big bump there, and there's a huge moment. The car, when it hits the track, hits those bumps, the car really does behave quite badly, and it comes through here into this section here, which has changed over the years. Still a great section. It's fantastic S, third gear on the power, and just flat out up through the next curve. Big accident here last year with the Peugeot, unfortunately. Apparently the driver got caught out with the change of a front splitter, hitting too many of the baguettes probably, and the aero had changed so much that made the car so pitch sensitive that it just pitched him off and barrel rolled into the wall down there. Anyway, we're nearly finished 13.5 kilometers of riding around this circuit, and we've got one more corner to show you, the beginning of Tête Rouge. Oh, that was a fun series of S's, very fun series of S's coming out here. Fourth gear, fifth gear, and then drop one gear down into Tête Rouge. Really fun part of the circuit. Entry to Tête Rouge and the exit, super important. As you know, there's a long straight after it. You get it wrong here, you're wrong all the way down the straight. Oh look, more French baguettes. Oh, I can take some home. And there we are. That's the lap of Le Mans. I hope you enjoyed that. It was good for me to get some exercise and also to have a look at the track again. And we get out there later today. Can't wait.